everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. To my returning viewers and subscribers, I appreciate you. If you are new here, my name is Chimereulukwu, and in this channel I discuss all things career, family and lifestyle. Today we are going to be discussing some budgeting tips and strategies that you can easily adopt. Stay tuned. So the very first point we're going to be discussing is track your income and expenses. Yes, I know that this can be a tedious task for sometimes, and you actually are even scared to look at what you spent your money on, but it's a good place to start. Why not take out your bank statement or your app and really look at where you are spending your money. Try to identify your income sources. So if you are working, your salary, if you have a business on the side, or if you're just purely relying on your salary, if you are doing business alone, you have to identify your income sources, the different streams of income that you have in your business, and also look at your expenses. When it comes to expenses, you have fixed expenses and you have the other ones that are variable, that might happen and might not happen. Example of your fixed expenses are rent, something like rent, your phone bill, your water bill, your light bill. You are definitely going to be spending on that, so they are fixed expenses. Variable expenses are you wanting to splurge on a new shoe, a new jacket, a new hair, something that is not really fixed. It's not guaranteed that you'll be spending every month or every year or every week. Those are variable expenses. So you need to really identify what you're spending your money on and where your income is coming from. That's where you can match income to expenses and know if you need to cut down on some things or you can go ahead. You also get to identify if you're actually saving enough or not enough yet. The next point we're going to be discussing is have a realistic budget. Yes, that's the strategy. You need to have a realistic budget. Don't have an income of 100k and your expenses is 200k. No, have a realistic budget. Plan within what you are setting you're going to receive. Even if you're expecting an additional income, it's not a good idea to begin to calculate how you're going to spend that income until you actually earn it or receive it. That's where you make a buffer for disappointment or delays. So make sure you have a realistic budget, something that is within your means. The third point we're going to discuss is prioritize saving. Yes, pay yourself first. Pay yourself first before you begin to even allocate to anybody. You worked, you're the one who worked, you're the one who did that business. So make sure you pay yourself first. How do you pay yourself? By saving or investing. Those are the amounts that your future self will thank you for. Anything you are spending on now, any bills you are paying now is for your current day, but paying yourself is more or less paying your future self. Picture yourself in 5 years time, in 10 years time. What would you want to be thankful that you did when you were younger? So take advantage of it now and prioritize saving. Save a minimum of 10% from your earnings. A minimum of 10%, please. The third point we're going to be discussing is cut back on unnecessary spending, unnecessary expenses. If you're going to save more, something has to give. So if you're the type that prefers to eat out all the time and you realize that this is taking a huge chunk of your income, why not look more at preparing food, meal prep? If you're the type that buy on impulse, why not avoid impulse spending such that you have more than enough to save, and then you can actually now deliberately take out to spend, not spending on impulse. Another point is that you can take advantage of tech, take advantage of digital when it comes to your budgeting. You can use budgeting apps. You can install these apps on your phone, on your laptop. You can even automate your savings now. So once money comes at this particular month, you can use direct debit to send this money to your savings, so that you don't have to come and manually do it, just to avoid any temptation that can come between the time of you earning and wanting to manually pay. So yes, use direct debit, use savings app, investment app to track, and also use a budgeting app. You can have a budgeting app actually that you can use for your budgeting. That's also a very good point. Next one is automate bill payment. It's related to what I said earlier. So when it comes to your bills like your rent and all, you can set direct debits for them so that you don't forget anything and run into like a bad debt, or people begin to chase you and you don't have, and also to avoid bad credit. So make sure that all your bills, your fixed expenses like your rent, your water bill, your phone bill, those things you need to function, you can automate them, put a direct debit, and such that once money comes in, those important bills are paid first, your savings goes first, so that whatever is left, you can now decide, okay, I'm going to buy this bag or not. Review and adjust your budget regularly. Things change, your priorities change, your goals change. So review your budget regularly. Adjust it according to the changing circumstances. Take for example, now there's inflation, price of things have gone up, so whatever you budgeted to spend in certain areas, you might need to add something to it. So make sure you review your budget regularly. And maybe your goals have changed. Now you want to write an exam, you want to pay for a course, you want to do this. Add it into your budget and begin to plan towards it. Yes. Next point we want to talk about is seek financial education. Like you watching this video now, you're actually getting financial education. Read books on finances that help you manage your books. I'm going to recommend a few for you. You can read books that will help you improve your financial knowledge. You can attend master classes. You can even ask people who you feel like are successful in that area. Oh, share some tips with me. How can I do it? Asking simple questions sometimes helps and goes a long way for you. Stay motivated and celebrate milestones. Yes, so let's say you plan to save a particular amount within a year and you did it in 6 months. Celebrate yourself. You're planning to pay for a course, you're able to now save and actually pay for the course. Celebrate it, celebrate milestones. Don't overstarve yourself so that you don't get to splurge unnecessarily. So make sure you keep something to celebrate your milestones. Finally, budgeting is a personal process, so it might take some time for you to get something that works for you. Don't put yourself under undue pressure. Take it slow, but just be consistent. Try this point, try several things, and then find what actually works for you. That's the best way to go about it. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found this video useful. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Share with your friends, your family, share with your colleagues, share with your neighbors, and please subscribe as well. Thank you so much. See you in the next video. Bye.